They fall on their face in a tragedy, never ever knowing of the comedy. Let their little city planners with their little city plans leave a little bit to wonder about those little bitty men. You better run. Those little bitty men have a tale to be told about a way of doing things that is not very old. It's a semblance of something called democracy, but the people aren't involved so it doesn't get messy. The circus that they're on doesn't make any sense, but that's just the nature of the whole circumstance. You think that they would see the way they choose to be, but that doesn't enter into things that need considering. They have a way of doing just what they always do, and they don't have to think about it if they need to silence you. Cause there's a greater purpose when everyone's the same, and it's how it's always been, and it's how it's gonna stay. You better run. They hope you understand and can learn to obey, or at least have the decency to just go away. If you're gonna try to have a voice in anything, cause it's never been a choice that they've ever entertained. Little bitty men run a long, long way when the business that they do doesn't reach the light of day. And if you have the nerve to think that this is wrong, well, those little bitty men want you to run along. I guess you understand there's a consequence in trying to deliver a different stance on anything that happens in their little bitty town, and there won't be explanations when the deals go down. You better run. It isn't personal if you get in the way of the kind of public business that is done every day, and you force them to do something about the problems that you cause. You should know they're not inhibited by needs to follow laws. The circus that they're on doesn't make any sense, but that's just the nature of the whole circumstance. You think that they would see the way they choose to be, but that doesn't enter into things that need considering. Well, if you keep insisting on your right to speak your truth, there are notable exceptions to the powers they can use. Go forward with persistence, enough belief within that your actions make a difference and you know you're gonna win. This is a deadly power fighting those who try to wield a strong kind of system where the bullies wear the seals. So keep on speaking loud and clear on every point you make, because the future needs our help and everything's at stake.